For over half a century, the alliance between the United States and Israel has been described as an unbreakable bond, forged in the fires of history, but in the modern geopolitical landscape, the edges of this relationship are beginning to fray, raising a provocative and urgent question for global observers. As we look at the shifting maps of power, we must ask, is the junior partner in this relationship finally outgrowing its longtime mentor? Israel is no longer just a small nation seeking security. It has transformed into a regional hegemon with global reach and technological dominance. The foundation of this shift lies in its unparalleled military tech sector, creating tools that are sought after by every major power on Earth and the skies. Advanced F-35 fighter jets bearing Israeli markings represent a military that is increasingly self-sufficient and technologically superior to its neighbors. This independence is visible in how Israel now operates, often taking decisive actions in Syria and Lebanon without waiting for a green light from Washington. Like a lion standing atop a rocky outcrop, Israel looks out over a multipolar landscape, asserting its presence as a force that answers to itself. This newfound autonomy brings us to the growing areas of friction, where the interests of the superpower and the regional power begin to diverge. Concerns in Washington are mounting over what some call the betrayal narrative, involving the transfer of sensitive technologies to global rivals like China. The fear is that Israel's pursuit of economic and strategic partnerships could inadvertently undermine American efforts to maintain a technological edge globally. Nowhere is this tension more evident than in the approach to Iran, where Israel's regional maximalism threatens to drag the U.S. into a conflict. While America seeks diplomatic paths and containment, Israel views a nuclear-capable Iran as an existential threat requiring immediate and perhaps unilateral military action. The question then becomes, is Israel evolving into a true global power? Or is it merely a regional force emboldened by a receding American presence? As the United States executes its pivot to Asia, a strategic vacuum is opening in the Middle East, one that Israel is more than happy to fill. In this multipolar world, Israel positions itself as a key energy and tech hub, effectively bridging the gap between the East and the West. But being a global power requires more than just military and tech prowess. It requires a level of diplomatic alignment that is currently under stress. The era of total alignment is evolving. What we are witnessing is the birth of a more complex, transactional partnership between these two nations. Israel may not overthrow American interests, but it will certainly continue to redefine them in a way that suits its own regional ambitions, as the pieces move and the board changes. The world watches to see if this alliance can survive the transition from mentor and student to peer competitors.